I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Everyone, hello universe, it's me again. Shout out sa inyo mga kababayan. Naku po, nag-ring the bell na si Pangulong Marcos Jr. dito po sa Maynilad Water Services Ceremony. Today is November 7, 2025 mga bes. Nako, pwede lahat mamumuhunan dito mga bes. Well, sabi po dito mga kababayan, basahin po natin, okay? Sabi po ng PCO, Maynilad IPO, na isang makasaysayang araw para sa sektor ng tubig at pamumuhunan sa bansa. O, di ba? Mga bes, ano po ang palagay nyo dito? Opisyal ng bahagi na Philippine Stock Exchange ang Maynilad Water Service and Corporation ang ngayong November 7, 2025 sa ilalim ng stock symbol na Maynilad ang pinakamalaking IPO sa bansa ngayong taon at pinakamalaking water utility IPO sa Southeast Asia. What? Talaga? Grabe. Sa bell ringing ceremony, binigyan diin ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. para na ang hakbang na ito ay patunay ng tiwala ng mamumuhunan sa merkado at sa sambayanang Pilipino at isang mahalagang hakbang sa pagpapaunlad ng sektor ng tubig at ng ekonomiya. Layunin ng IPO na punduhan ang mga proyekto sa tubig, wastewater at consumer service system na magpapalakas sa water supply, sanitation at transparency sa pagitan ng pampubliko at pribadong sektor. Alam niyo, palagi kong maganda ito, mga kababayan. Kasi sa Maynila, minsan sa ibang mga lugar nawawalan ng tubig. Minsan dumarating yung tubig hapon, yung iba naman umaga. 'Di ba? Parang kawawa sila, no? So, ito maganda naman ito. So I hope maganda ang pagpapatakbo. 'Di ba mga kababayan? Ayan Kababayan, bago nyo panoorin ang speech ng ating mahal na Pangulo, basahin ko yung mga nagko-komento. The Philippines will be great again. Mabuhay bagong Pilipinas, Pbbm legacy. President BBM remains a good pillar to the country and has to be a strong determination with an effective leadership, compassionately humble leader at true-blood Filipino. Yes! Yan ang totoong dugong Pinoy. May malasakit. Hindi tulad ng iba. Nagpapasakop sa mga chihuahua. Hindi kayo naloka. Ito ang totoong Pilipino talaga. Yan ang sabi ni Sir Bernard D.P. Curto. Ito pa. Siyempre yung iba, against. Thank you Lord, God. Ayan, God bless Philippines, God bless Mr. President. Maganda ito mga besa. Sana po tuloy-tuloy ng pagdaloy ng mga tubig, wala nang hinto-hinto, 'di ba? Kasi kailangan na kailangan talaga 'yan. Salamat bung, ayan. Salute po mahal na Pangulo. God bless you po. Ayan, ganyan din ang kalimbang pag wala sa tono, pinaparamdang lang sa iyo. Ang gulo nito, mga DDS. Sabi pa dito, nawa na talaga ako sa mga DDS mindset na nagko-komento. To 'yun. 'Di ba? Galing talaga ni PBM, iyak na naman ang mga bubong DDS. Alam niyo mga babayan, alam niyo naman, gumawa ka ng tama, mali pa rin sa mga DDS. Ganun lang po 'yun. So para kumpleto pa detalyado mga beswa, panoorin niyo to.
Your Excellency, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., Excellencies, distinguished guests, good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank the President for joining us this morning, and congratulations, Mr. President, for the encouraging news on inflation and the unemployment numbers.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Yay! Palakpak naman kayo mga best. Congratulations, Mr. President. Mga DDS, ano na?
18 years ago, we took on a company that was taken over by the government due to rather serious operational and financial difficulties. We believed then, as we do now, in the critical role that water plays in our people's lives. The Maynilad story for the past 18 years is one of transformation and growth. In 2007, connections stood at about 699,000. Now we serve 1,651,000 customers. Billed volume then was only 262 million cubic meters, and now we will reach the 500 million cubic meter mark for the full year 2025. In terms of coverage, Maynila's network provides service to 95% of the 11 million people in the west zone of Metro Manila. So from an ailing water utility, Maynilad is now a world-class water and wastewater services provider. This has enabled us today to open our doors wider to a new set of investors, both local and international. But this listing is not just about franchise compliance, nor is it simply about capital raising. It is above all a commitment to continue delivering an essential service to our people with excellence and integrity. Thank you, Mr. President, for the attention and care and vigilance you're giving to the water sector. We thank the Philippine Stock Exchange and the Securities and Exchange Commission for their help in guiding this IPO. Thank you also for giving us the country's first green equity label. Our appreciation likewise goes to MWSS, our partner in ensuring that the water franchisees fulfill their public service mandate. We thank our new investors for their confidence. We are humbled by their overwhelming response, which signals confidence in our fundamentals and in the attraction of the Philippines and its capital market. To our financial advisors and underwriters, thank you for your faith and support. Finally, to the men and women of Maynilad, thank you for your dedication and professionalism. You are the reason this company has turned challenges into service and into success. So in closing, let me just say that within the single molecule called water dwell many of the potentials of the Philippines. We at Maynilad will work hard to ensure that water supply remains consistent and adequate for our people. As a nation of 7,000 islands or so, we must not simply consume this God's creation, but work together to harness its blessings. And this collaborative philosophy is what shapes and defines Maynilad today. We are thankful that we have your government, Mr. President, which shares this view. Many congratulations to all, and again, good morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairperson Pangilinan. At this point, may we call on the Chairperson of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Attorney Francis Elim, to introduce our guest of honor.
Shout out sa inyo mga beswa, mga Marcos Loyalist supporters, Filipino and OFW. Narinig yung sinabi ni CEO Pangilinan, kinukongratulation ng Pangulo. Wow! Yeah! Congratulations naman talaga, magaling talaga siyang presidente,
Ladies
mamuno.
and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Wow! Diba? Shout out sa mga naninira kay Pangulong Marcos Jr. Ang ganda ng takbo ng ekonomiya ng bansa, no? Lagay yung sa isip nyo yan.
Thank you to the SEC Commission Chairperson Francis Lim for your kind introduction. Please, the Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, Philippine Stock Exchange Chairman Jose Pardo, Philippine Stock Exchange President and CEO Mon Monson, Maynilad Chairman Manny Pangilinan, Maynilad President and CEO Ramoncito Fernandez, executives and employees of Philippine Stock Exchange and of Maynilad, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We mark today a milestone for our country's water sector, our stock market, and for our economy. The listing of Maynilad Water Services on the Philippine Stock Exchange is a sign of confidence in our markets and in our people. When Maynilad began operations more than 2 decades ago, the challenge of bringing clean and reliable water to every home in the west zone of Metro Manila was clear. So, what started out as a concession has since evolved into a partnership that continues to serve millions of Filipinos every day. This listing invites more investors and voices into the journey of managing a precious resource. With its initial public offering, Maynilad welcomes scrutiny and accountability. And in doing so, Maynilad can expand our capital markets and our shared belief that private enterprise can serve the public good. This also sends a message that transparency is a standard that all our institutions must abide by. Additionally, Maynilad's sustainability programs, including a climate-resilient water system, investments in renewable energy and waste management, watershed protection, these are all acts of stewardship that have future generations in mind. All these initiatives align with our government's agenda to build an economy that is adaptive and guided by sound governance. I'm also pleased to note that this occasion reflects a greater partnership between the public and private sector, where each side contributes to our shared prosperity. So truly, Maynilad's public listing signals what I have been telling the world, that the Philippines is open, ready, and eager to do business with you. To our partners in Maynilad, never lose sight of the people you serve. Be assured, the government is always in support of your initiatives, especially now that you have entered this new phase in your service. As we face the many challenges ahead, from climate change to the rebuilding of public trust, may this day remind us that reform is built on work done with honesty. Because I believe that when we do things with purpose and excellence, progress will flow just like water that is steady and life-giving. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay ang Maynilad, mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request the President to please remain on stage for the ringing of the opening bells. May we call on PSE Chairperson Jose T. Pardo and Maynilad Chairperson Pangilinna to proceed on stage to join the President to ring the opening bells 8 times to signal the official listing of Maynilad and the opening of trading. May we also invite the executives of Maynilad and the PSE to witness the bell ringing.
Yan, ring the bell na mga beswa. Yehey! Galing talaga ng Pangulo. Ano? Sabi sa inyo eh. Ha? Sa mga tumutulig sa Pangulo, nabagsak ang ekonomiya, sabi ni Baklang Hari Roque. Mahiya-hiya ka sa sarili mo, oy. Pakinggan mo yung sinabi ni CEO Manny Pangilinan.
Time check, it's 9:26 a.m. and we only have 4 minutes left before we ring the opening bell.
Kinundrat si Pangulong Marcos Jr. sa mababang inflation. Tumaas yung yung mga nagkakaroon ng trabaho. Oh, you see? Mahiya kayo sa mga sarili nyo. Binabatikos nyo ang Pangulo. Pero yung mga business leaders na katulad ni Mr. Pangilinna, pinupuri ang Pangulo. Kasi magaling ang kanyang leadership, kanyang pamumuno. Kitang-kita naman yun eh. Bulag ba kayo?
3 minutes left.
No. Hindi kayo bulag, di ba? O yan, lalo na kay Buang Son. So, mahiya-hiya kayo sa sarili ninyo, oy. Siyempre, once again, congratulations, Mr. President. Dahil ikaw naman talagang pinakamagaling na Pangulo sa kasaysayan ng Pilipinas. Real talk po yan, ha? Walang kukontra. O, di ba? Nako. Magaganda ang mga daloy ng tubig dyan sa Maynila. Ang nasasakupan yan. Hindi na hinto-hinto.
Time check, it's 9:27 a.m. We still have 3 minutes left before we ring the opening bell, and the trading symbol to watch out for in today's trading is MYNLD.
Wow.
Maynilad's listing represents the issuance of up to 30.33% of its total outstanding stock, bringing the company into full compliance with its franchise requirements.
Yay.
The offers was supported by a mix of international and domestic cornerstones investors, including IFC and ADB. Last 2 minutes, I know we're all excited for the opening of trading today. This listing is the first green equity issuance in the Philippines, which received a medium green rating for S&P's climate transition accreditation. Maynilad has also adopted a dividend policy of either 50% of net income or 40% of net income plus amortization, whichever is higher. A great deal for our investors.
Yeah. Galing
We request Chairman and President to please hold on to the rope and bell chain as we prepare for the bell ringing, which will happen in 1 minute.
O, diba guys? Congratulations sa atin lahat. Magaling yung Pangulo natin. Siyempre, proud na proud tayo.
All right, we have 30 seconds to go.
Ring the bell.
$20 remaining. I know everyone's excited.
Excited, syempre.
Let's get ready for the countdown.
Malaki tulong yan
10,
sa mga
9,
mamamayan.
8,
7,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Basta Marcos ang mamuno, mga kababayan, asahan niyo po yan. Gaganda at gaganda ang ekonomiya ng bansa. So, narinig nyo naman siguro, Pinuri po ni Mr. Pangilinna si Pbbm sa pagbaba ng inflation. Maganda ang daloy ng ekonomiya. Tapos gusto nyong pababain. Sinong ipapalit nyo? Yung pulpulang utak, walang alam sa pamumuno. Talaga lang. Hindi kami papayag. Magkagulo tayo, sigurado yan. Pbbm pa, napakagaling na pangulo. Mga world leaders nga hanga sa kanya eh. Kayo lang kaya na tagahimod ng wet po ni Lustay. Wag na oy. Ganon kagaling ang pangulo, mga kababayan. Sa totoo lang, tama po yung sinabi nung isang kanina, yung isang nag-speech. Focus lang sa sa economy. Hindi ka magpo-focus sa mga problema kasi nasusolusyonan yan. Ang importante, focus ka sa economy, paano mo ito palaguin. Yun naman ang ginagawa ng Pangulo eh. Focus lang talaga siya eh. Sa bansang Pilipinas at sa mamayang Pilipino. Hindi po siya nakikipagbardagulan sa social media tulad ni Sara Duterte. Ayun, wala namang ginawa yun kundi paninira lang eh. Di ba? Bukang bibig niya puro PBBM eh. Every topic si PBBM lagi. Kaya ang Pangulo, walang paki. Focus talaga sa ekonomiya. Tama yung sinabi kanina ng isang nag-speech. Sabi niya, focus the economy, not the problem. Yun, very good yun. So yun mga kababayan, congratulations sa kay Mr. President. So yun mga beswa, thank you for watching. See you again na may next upload. Bye 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 and babus. God bless Philippines.